Hello everyone, welcome to my guide for the Streaker Challenge fights. So instead of just showing the battles, I decided to also commentate over them, so that I can guide you through every fight if you are interested in doing this challenge, or you can just watch it, to enjoy my process going over it. So for Cockatrice here, my goal was to spam Knot of Rust with Bash. The way Knot of Rust works is it does 10 to 100% damage of your current HP. So Bash's current HP was 2000 here. So the goal is have him take no damage, so he always stays full HP. This way Knot of Rust will do up to 2000 damage per hit. And thankfully, decoy spell is available really early after you do a couple hunts in the game. You can buy it from the Muthru Bazaar shop. So what I did here is decoy on Balthier, so he takes all the damage, while Bash spam Knot of Rust on the big guy. Sorry, it was 1000 the HP on Bash, not 2000. 2000 was a later fight, I mixed up with that. But anyway, so Balthier is taking all the hits. As you can see, Van. I have Van as Black Mage casting decoy on Balthier, so he takes all the hits. And another good idea is, if you're spamming Knot of Rust, if that's your main source of damage, a good idea is to have your battle speed as slowest. This way the enemies will take very long time to land their hits on you because the battle speed is low. But Knot of Rust doesn't have any cast time, it's an item. So you end up having an advantage over speed on the enemy, so that's another thing to keep in mind. So I'm just taking care of the big guy here, and once he's out of the picture, the fight becomes very much easier. And now I'm just casting oil. The small chicks are susceptible to oil, and then I just burn them with fire once the big guy is dead. Now, right there, Balthier took a lot of damage. As you can see, I'm only level 7. I'm not allowed to be more than level 7 at this point of the game. I will post the rules of the challenge in the description, by the way, and also a link to levels for every part of the game. So for example, if you are in Lusu Mines for the first time, you're not allowed to be more than level 9, and so on. So I'll just post the list of levels per story point. And one of the rule of the challenge is you must do hunts as soon as they are available, so you're not allowed to postpone them to progress in the story to gain more levels. And having no armor, it really, as you can see, it really makes a big difference in taking damage. You really do take a lot of damage without defense. And the big guy just died, so now I'm just gonna cast fire on the small chicks. And just decided to have Balthier do Knot of Rust as well. So yeah, that's it. Just enjoy the rest of this fight. I'm gonna talk again when the next fight starts. Alright, so for Nidhogg, first thing, I'm just waiting until his protect wears off. It's a good idea when any hunts have buffs. Before you engage them to fight, just wait a little bit until their buff wears off. Because they don't cast it again once it wears off. Well, most of them. Excluding Yasmat, that bastard buffs himself if you disengage. And here I just decoy Balthier just to... in case I want him to tank somewhere in the fight. Just have him as backup. Alright. For this guy, slow and blind is really, really important. So, Fran is time mage, he can cast slow. Van is black mage, he can do blind. Once you do slow and blind, you will have way easier time. Because he almost one-shots you if you are getting hit. So here I'm just doing blind and slow. These are not live commentary, by the way. I'm just commentating over the fights I've already done. If you want live, watch me do this challenge live, then please follow me on Twitch. My Twitch account link is in the video description. Oh yeah, as well, I use the Meteorite B to disease him. What disease does is make sure he always stays full HP. So he will never go critical mode. You know, most hunts when they go critical mode, they will cast buffs on themselves. Some of them even double their level by ability called Growing Thread. So if a hunt is susceptible to disease, be sure to use Meteorite B to cause disease on them. This way they will always stay as if they have full HP. And now blinded. Now once you blind him, he will start missing and you will have much easier time. Slow doesn't wanna land though. So yeah, just have your monk, in my case Bash, just hit him. Monks get Brawler license. Brawler makes barehanded damage, increases barehanded damage. There is also the Amber Armlet, which you get from the previous hunt we did, the Cockatrice. Amber Armlet is basically Brawler, but with an accessory instead of from license board. So that's really good. Balthier and Bash have that on right now. But Bash is doing more damage because I think I forgot to equip that on Balthier. But anyway, after you inflict a status effect, this hunt is not that bad, as you can see. Now for Rocktoise. This fight didn't go as well as I liked. I tried to immobilize him, but it wouldn't land. Fran's magic power is just way too low. It wouldn't land. So I wasted a lot of time in this hunt trying to land immobilize. But you don't. If I were to do this fight again, I wouldn't even try. So just focus on blinding the guy. Once he's blinded, you will have a much easier time dealing with the damage he's doing to you. And also you can kite him. He's really slow, so you can kite him around while just control the character he's targeting and just kite him while the other two just attacks him. If you wanna speed the fight up, use Knot of Rust. I try to do not use Knot of Rust all the way, because farming Knot of Rust do take a while. So here you just see me trying to cast Immobilize. That does it. That keeps missing and missing. He's weak to wind, but obviously we don't have arrow yet. It's way too early, and we're not allowed to wait until we get arrow, because it's part of the challenge rules to do hunts as soon as they are available. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this fight, so enjoy it. Oh yeah, the skeletons are really annoying. You can just, if you have Phoenix Downs, you can just throw it at them to get rid of them fast. The reason I was spinning like that with Fran is that if you move, you get MP back, so I was trying to get enough MP back to try immobilize again, which was really a waste of time, as I said. Fran is just tickling him. I don't know what I was thinking here. I was just keep trying immobilize. Yeah, it just wouldn't work. Because if you immobilize him, you can just stay long range and cast Knot of Rust or use Knot of Rust or whatever else. And he will never be able to touch you. Because he doesn't have ranged attacks. He only have melee attacks. Melee range. Well, flash, but really flash doesn't damage you, so it's not an issue. But yeah, immobilize didn't work, so I just decided to bring in Balthier to just do damage. And then soon after I realized I can just kite him. Now I was trying to kite him, then Bash died. As you can see now, I'm kiting him with Balthier. As you can see, it's really good. Your other two guys are able to hit him while you just run away from him attacking. And if he changes his target to someone else, just control that character and do the same. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the rest of this fight. And soon it was taking too long, so I just decided to use Note of Rust to make the fight end faster. Alright, Judge Geese here. Ash's Ash's red mage, so she gets dark. As you can see, dark is really powerful. So just get rid of these guys with dark and then focus on Judge Geese. Not a hard fight at all. Can also cast slow on him, helps a little bit. And then just hit him and heal through the damage, that's it. The arrow he casts is the most damaging ability he has, so you can like use the reflect gamots you get during this part from chests, but I decided to save the reflect gamots for later fights and just heal through the arrow damage. Alright, so for Weaver Lord, I've stolen so much Weaver Wings, I call him Weaver Wings. So I just have decoy on Ash and face him away from Balthier and Bash, so that Balthier and Bash spam Knot of Rust to deal damage while Ash tanks the hits. And I use that trick again where you change equipment. You don't have to wait for your next action if you change equipment, basically giving you an advantage over the enemy. So you'd use the manufactured necessite to halve elemental damage, in this case arrow. So when he started casting arrow, I just equip that. So just try to keep yourself alive with Ash while Balthier and Fran kill him. Oh yeah, decoy, so that the focus attacks on Ash. You can refresh decoy earlier, but I didn't do that, I forgot. This way you will ensure that he always stays on the decoyed character. And that fire breath hurts a lot, so if you have the manufactured anesthesite equipped, which I didn't, it would have helped reduce some of that damage. And there you go, easy hunt. So yeah guys, that's it for this part. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this content, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe and share the video. And if you wanna support me, Patreon and Twitch are the best ways to do that. Also Patreons get early access to these guides and videos, so yeah, I hope you guys have a good night or rest of your day, and take care. I will see you on the next part. Bye bye.